we are a grandmaster, it's only up from here. Bigger quests with bigger rewards and bigger threats to clear. 24 full years of questing to make our deaths, we're doing fine. RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2009. Welcome back to March 17th, 2009. Finishing up the Water Fiends for Crimson Charms business here. Well, not just now, but we're getting there. We're getting there. This here is 93 ranged and 122 combat. No actual unlocks for 93 ranged, but still, a little bit stronger. The crystal bow degraded right before we were done here. We're going to repair it again. From 8.8 mil to 8.2 mil. Still 600? That's alright. New bow. And there is all the charms we were going to need for our summoning training. 2,611 crimsons, 78 blues. No gold or green charms because it's not really worth it. But we can't do our summoning training just yet because we have a whole bunch of things in the inventory that we don't want to have. It's nice to make summoning trips with the most available inventory possible. So we just need to get a little bit further here. Also got another 870,000 coins from the coin drops and alks from the Water Fiends here. Bringing us up to 9.1 million coins. Pay for the crystal bow recharge at least. That's something. Gets cheaper each time here still. We've actually managed to hold on to it long enough to actually get it repaired. So, well, that's pretty good. Updates. We got a few. On March 25th, 2009. Starting with the patch notes, of course. Imp chat heads are no longer using the old guy in an imp hood chat head from long ago in the old imps. Again. Just keeps on somehow popping out, making the imps look old. No more exploding zombies, playing the wildly wrong animations. Some math fixes in Vinesweeper, which I'm getting more disappointed by. Vinesweeper. Had some ideas, didn't work out. Offer X bones on the player-owned house altars. And gnome copters were removed, along with their deposit box. So, they were around for about a year, but now no longer can you go and look at stuff on a gnome copter. Kind of one of these free-to-play improvement update things to stop having it be quite as much of a demo version or something. Changes over there later too here. In other news, item information on all kinds of stuff in trade, shop, and grand exchange interfaces, showing you the stats of equipment compared to what you have, perhaps, and also any requirements that you might not have. So you can see what it is you're getting, if you can even use it, if it's better. Good information to have. Range strength is now shown in the stat menu, so you can see how strong an arrow is compared to other arrows and such. And also, quick prayers. Turn on, turn off, select stuff. Very cool. The Colonmancer's chest and gnome food shops were changed to have slower restock rates and shared total amounts of things. But now they've been changed back, you just can't sell stuff to them or something. Not that we really worry about those shops too much. Also, all the shop changes are still weird. Infinite supplies of things and stuff. Very strange. And also, the quest list filtering now shows how many are hidden and remembers your settings on logout. So, just a whole bunch of stuff. Continuing this whole year of improvements to all sorts of things. And that's not even mentioning the other dozens of patch notes and stuff. Not particularly a main headline update this day, but a good variety of stuff. And also getting rid of no counters. On March 26th, 2009, Development Diary for New Dwarf Quest Part 1, the initial stages. It's less of a development diary and more of just a small blog. It's not quite as in-depth as the old development diaries. This goes through a few things. Continuing an old quest line, want to match the tone and systems. So, looking through the previous two dwarf quests. It's got comedic tone with sinister subplots, physical puzzles, memory wipes, and the characters that have already been introduced in the previous quests. So, definitely a place you can branch off and leap off from. Keep on working on that. On March 30th, 2009, some problems with the billing systems. Can't get new PayPal subscriptions or one-off payments for PayPal or Income. So, there you go. On March 31st, 2009, the Rants Forum returns. Go complain about everything. Put back in the game under, well, not even put it back on the forums under the guise of communication. It's really put everything that doesn't matter on rants and never look at it for the most part. Lots of really, really great stuff on the Rants forum. Sarcasm. And if you get tired of complaining about random things and you're in Australia, you can now pay for the game with SMS. So, there you go. On April 1st, 2009, forum maintenance. Possibly related to that whole opening the Rants forum and everybody going crazy. Potentially. Patch notes. Tortoises will no longer block movement. Penguin locations hints have been updated. Kemet bolts can go in the crossbow bolts pouch. And a small rework to the pouch itself. So everybody's totally going to go use the crossbow bolt pouch. Wood cutting axes are now called hatchets. Do not confuse it with battle axes. What a change. In the other news section, items kept on death now handles stacks of things slightly differently, so pay attention to what you're going to lose. Could change on you here. There's a set pin button in the bank. Quick prayer switching works more effectively. You can go hunt seagulls along the coast by waving your butterfly net in a gullible fashion. Seagulls. Gullible. April 1st. And also, a cabbage graphical update. Which is incredibly relevant. Because over here, at the Falador cabbage patch, if you try to pick a cabbage, it will instead come to life, hop around, and talk. Options to kick, tap, or catch the cabbage. If you catch it, you can wield it, throw it to another player, and turn accept aid off if you don't want cabbages, or even eat the cabbage. Tasty. If you go to kick the cabbage, it'll roll forwards a little bit. Tap will only roll forwards a little bit. Little bit. You can kick the cabbages all over the place, having a great time. Or, you can kick the cabbage from here, south of Falador, through Falador, into Taverley, over White Wolf Mountain, to Catherby, over to Sears, down to Ardoyne, past Yanil, through the Feldip Hills, to Uglog, where when you kick it through the gates into Uglog, Brassica Prime, the giant cabbage god, will thank you for bringing a cabbage all the way there. It is a process to kick a cabbage to Ooglag. A process that I did, and it was a great time. It gets really annoying in some parts, where the cabbage gets stuck in various places and can't move it back without it going too far another way, and gets stuck in corners and has to kick it back and bounces off stuff. But it gets there. After a while. And also, other people can kick your cabbage while you're trying to kick it there. Kick it off in other directions, try to steal your cabbage. Good times. Bad times. Fun times. April Fools indeed. Don't get any reward for doing it. Just a big cabbage says thanks. And that's really all the reward you could dream of. Cabbage. Anyways. In a more serious matter, we've got the next quest. It is Glorious Memories. Talk to Manny the Reveler at the Long Hall in Releka. Requires Mountain Daughter, the Fremnik Isles, Royal Trouble, 57 Magic, 40 Agility, 43 Herblore, 41 Hunter, a Clean Irit, an Empty Vial, 10 Earth Runes, a Cosmic Rune, and probably some food would be good, since there is some fighting. And we're also going to need a pickaxe and a pestle and mortar, since those are not on the tool belt yet, because the tool belt doesn't exist. But yeah, and a couple things to go collect. Should also probably get some more runes here. We're a little bit low, but we can get that working here. Let's off to Releka for the quest. Manny the Reveler is at the bar. No big surprises here in the long haul. How's it going? Hello. Hey, it's Rick here, Spine Wielder. Let me buy you a drink. Listen, I need help with something very hush-hush. Are you the man for the job? Depends what it is. Well, it's the chieftain's birthday soon. I'm organizing a surprise feast for him. All I need you to do is invite a couple people. Can you help me? Glorious Memories. Excellent. Yes, I can help with that. Marvelous. Now, Brunt is an old friend of Monas Borgar of Nansnot and King Vargas of Miscellania. If you can invite them to the feast, that'd be great. Come back if you have any problems. And I'll get right on it. Alright. A feast. A birthday feast. So I'm gonna just drop this beer out of his sight. That is not what you want to do with the Reveler right watching you. Just gave us a beer, we just drop it. Devastating. Tonight's not Jagex. I'm not gonna be messing with the King of Jan, so he is not one for a party. My goodness. He's not on. We're not really on speaking terms. It was a whole thing. Anyways, Nan's not. Nobody training on the yaks. Not a thing anymore. There's other options. Monas. We don't need the helm either. Just gonna talk about the chieftain's birthday feast. Greetings! I come with a special message. Manny of Releka is planning a grand feast for the chieftain Brunt's birthday, and I'm here to invite you. I can't go. Really? You can't go? You're entering a world of trouble there, Akir Spine Wielder. I can tell you now that I'm not going, and if you were planning to talk to King Vargas, you won't get anywhere with him either. He still blames the chieftain for what happened to him. Brunt will enlighten you if you want to know why. Well, I'll go and speak with him then. Is it not going well? How much of a birthday feast if everyone just doesn't come? Already caught this penguin last week. Time. We should be getting way more penguins than we do. But they only come out every actual week. Not week worth of updates we pass. Sad times. We also don't get all. We also get like half of the penguin points worth of penguins because of the XP changes. It's fine. It's fine. Let's talk to the chieftain here. What's going on, Brunt? Also, you're behind a wall right now. Hey there. Birthday feast. About your birthday feast? A birthday feast? I knew Manny was up to something. Yeah, he was, but I'm having trouble getting guests to come. Do you know why King Vargas of Miscellany and Honest Bogar of Nansenat might be annoyed with you? Yes, I know why. It's the same reason I'm angry with them. Well, one of them at least. Let me explain. What do we got? Please explain. Some explanation would be great. It happened 15 years ago, when I was young and foolish. We were gathering an adventuring party. Party. Glad you made it, says young Brunt. Prince Vargas. Wouldn't miss it, friend. Always eager to face danger and slay its minions. Don't forget why we're here. We need to find that last tablet, so Pierre can complete the text of the prophecy. Of course. Stand by when adventure beckons is no mark of a hero. Wait a moment. Are you saying that King Vargas was a Yeti even then? Oh, you're right. I remember now. He was still a human like the rest of us. Well, memories. So here is Vargas. He's got a dragon longsword. Here comes some more guys. Young Manus. Hail, I thought I had missed you. The seas have been terrible. Not to worry. We wouldn't have left without you. Allow me to introduce my kinsman, Niles Swiftfling of Jatitso. There's nobody better with a throwing axe. You have kin on Jatitso? Is that the one your sister ran off to marry? That is I. It's an honor, Brunt Chieftainson. Hold, who goes there? Asleaf? Hellstarter. Good day, Brunt of Releka. I hear you were gathering adventurers. I am. It'll be perilous. You may not want to come. That's exactly why I want to come. Fighters should never travel without a healer, and I am the best herbalist of my clan. Your clan? Are you of Hamal's people? The ones who came from the mountains near here? My name is Asleaf. Hamal's my father. This changes things. Your father will not appreciate you being here, and honestly, nor should I. Brunt, sir, you need my help. I have the skill and ingredients for many kinds of foods and potions. My father does not know I'm here, nor my betrothed. I just want to do some good with my skills before I am married. Fine, you're welcome to join us. Let's not waste any more time standing around here. And off they go. 5 people, adventuring party. Should be good. We were defeated. To this day, I don't know how we escaped. But there we were outside the fishing guild. The fishing guild? Are you interrupting me? No, sir. Well, that was a disaster. Who has the tablet? The tablet? My kinsman loses his mind in a cave? You're worried about a piece of stone? Calm, everyone. Need to concentrate. Your Highness, this may hurt a little. Ah! Vargas, you milksop, be quiet. I'm sorry, Manus. I mean nothing against your brother. Just that the whole endeavor was for naught if we lost that tablet. Clearly none of us have it, unless you plan to accuse us of hiding it. Will you two stop arguing? I'm dying or worse from this forsaken curse. And all you can do is bicker about your own problems. You suffer the curse, but you can't spare a thought for my sister, whose partner was already consumed by it. You, Brunt, you'd have me down as a thief. I'll take no more of this. This is your fault, Brunt. Hope you never find your prize. Let that be a payment for the suffering you've caused. Oh boy. What a mess. What a mess. So is there anything I can do to help? Well, I'll be happy when I know who took the tablet. Why is the tablet so important? How many are there supposed to be? There were 5. This was the last one we had to find. I must say something really exciting then. What does the prophecy say so far? I don't know. The others went missing before Pierre managed to restore them and complete the prophecy. Missing how? And why does it matter what the last one says if you don't have the message from the first 4? It doesn't matter how they went missing. What matters is that a supposed friend stole the last prophecy tablet, has lied to me about it ever since. There will be no feasting until I know who it was. I'll see if I can work it out. Do you know where the cave is? I might have a look there. You do that? I can't remember exactly where it is, so I have to ask the others for directions. Chieftain hands you a piece of paper with directions on it. Good luck, Rakir, spine wielder. Hey. Piece of parchment with directions. What we got? Read cave directions. To reach the creature's cave, something, search the coast for unusual signs. Awesome. Fantastic. Let's go get some more direction than that. Would be great. Over to... it's not again. They might not be speaking to each other, but maybe they'll speak to me. That'll be very helpful for making this quest actually happen here. Back over here. Opening the doors again. I like having their doors closed. It's fine. Monus. About the murder feast. Chieftain Brunt told me some of what happened. Really? Wonder how much the old man remembers. Let me tell you a story. His version of the story. We found the home of a foul ice beast. Indeed. Oh, wow. What is that thing? Stay back, Axleaf. Here goes Neo. Gooey blast. That does it. No, be careful, it could be poisonous. Is anyone else hurt? I think a little landed on Vargas. Ah, I'm cursed. It hurts. It hurts. Now, you alright? You look a little unsteady. Yes, now you mention it, I do feel a bit odd, like I'm... Ah! This turns into a Yeti. Wow. Now he's fighting the beast. He's winning. Wow. Well, that takes care of the first beast there. But now he's attacking them. Come on, help me. I cannot, he's my kin. I don't think he's kin to anyone anymore. Seems quite out of his mind. Run, the foe's too powerful, we must flee. It was one of the few times that we agreed with Prince Vargas, so we turned and ran. That is why I won't go. I barely heard from him since, and each time, it's been to chase after that troublesome tablet. Niall and I only went in the first place because I wanted to help Brunt with his quest. Now he thinks I stole his treasure. The chieftain has given me what he recalls of the directions to the cave. Do you remember anything else? Certainly. I'll write them down for you. Please find something that will put my dear sister's mind at rest. Brunt adds his direction to those you already know. Take care, right here, Spine Wielder. We're the Spine Wielder because of our full spined. Prefer Rock Crusher? Anyways. Second bit of directions. At the foot of the mountains, turn north across the ice. Okay. Now we need to get over to Miscellanea. Could go House, Edgeville, Fairy Ring, Miscellanea. We're gonna just take the boats here. Really have to consider the teleporting time, the travel time, running to the Fairy Ring. It's gonna be helpful later here, though. So we're definitely going to want to keep the Lunar Staff with us. We're back in Miscellanea again. Approval rating continues to plummet. We collected a single mahogany log and threw it on the ground 3 weeks ago for the achievement diary business. So get in here. I did notice on that interface that later it changes to being able to take it, I think. So I might be able to do technically some stuff with Kingdom way later. I have to test that at some point. Look at when it changed also. Not right now, though. We're busy talking to King Vargas. Chieftain Brunt has been telling me about an adventure you had a long time ago. He'll have forgotten the truth. Well, can you tell me the truth? To be honest, I'd rather forget. Please, perhaps I can help. Very well, listen to me. Everybody's got their story. We had journeyed to the bottom of an ice cave where a terrible creature had its lair. Terrible creature? Group? What is that thing? Not to fear, fair maiden. I, Vargas the warrior prince, will vanquish it. Oh, Vargas, thank goodness you're here to protect us. It goes. Yeah. I am cursed. I feel the foul magic spreading through me, but I must be resolute. 2 hits the beast. What a champion. So where is Niall? Was that the one from Jagex? I don't remember. I think he got himself killed somewhere. Right. Never been the most reliable king here. King Vargas. No, you see now, Brunt is obsessed with his stupid tablet, while I'm stuck looking like this. Yes, I see why you're angry. I spoke to Monas, he recalled the fight quite differently. I'm not surprised. Do you know that they live in wooden houses over there? Wood rots the brain. So they're saying that Niall didn't turn into a Yeti and kill the ice beast? I vaguely remember the man with the axes, but I distinctly recall killing the beast myself. We're not listening to the story. Only too well, your majesty. Good. Was there anything else? If you don't mind me asking, once you were cursed and turned to a Yeti, how long did the transformation take? I fought and suffered with it for years, but eventually, even I was forced to succumb. A lesser man would have given up long before I. It must be terrible. It is. I've had to turn back every design for a throne, and whenever I ask about widening the doorways, they just mutter about supporting walls. So I understand Asleep did everything she could to help. Really? I don't remember that. Anyway, I've got some of the cave directions from Chieftain Brunt. Can you add anything to them? Certainly. This pen you made really is handy, you know. King Vargas adds his directions to those you already know. While you're out, see if you can find a way to turn me back. Indeed. From Roleka, head east. At the foot of the mountains, toward north across the ice, hunter area, search for unusual signs along the coast. Okay. So we'll head over that way. I suppose we'll just use the fair ring here to just get over there. A reasonable plan, at least. Probably quicker than House Edgeville run to fair ring. Just run to the fair ring here. Get over to the polar hunter area. There is a star sprite. That's not a thing yet? Yeah, the trees are. Maybe. Doesn't matter. We are going to the snowy hunter area. And then north. And then coast. And then we already know where it is because we've done the quest before. Done all the quests before. We're just here. Having a good time. Running to the hunter area. Could do some hunter at some point. Got some other levels that would be good to get. At least we can hunt the dragon implings. That's been helpful. At any rate, graphical reworks here made things look much more fancy. Same kind of area though. Not really steps to get up to this part, which is slightly different. In total, there is an ice mound and tracks. Actually, east along the coast. On the coast, north of the mound of ice. Dig it with our pickaxe on the ice. And enter cave entrance. Stop! It's dangerous down there. Keep seeing adventurers going down there and never coming back. Thanks, I'll bear that in mind. You want to go into the dangerous cave? Yeah, sure. Seems fine. And here we've got Knolls and little Yetis. They're all fighting each other. in a weird little cave area. Look at all that. Icon over the map for hole in the wall. Enter the tunnel. There you go. Here is Nile Swiftwing. He is level 81. Used to be level 156. Attacks with ranged and melee. Has a knockback scream. Yeah. Not the most impressive. All his loot here. Yoink, 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 yoink. There you go. Whole bunch of stuff. We got some Yeti hair. Of course, hair of a Yeti. Nile's throwing axe. Has NS etched into the runite. Runite throwing axe, pretty cool. An unfinished astral rune. Definitely doesn't belong to any adventurers you know about. And a herb pouch. Looks to be of the Mountain Clan. Open it. Probably on to Aslev. It'd be rude to open it. Yeah, fair. Keep on holding the pickaxe then. Okay. So that is all that. Got a whole bunch of stuff. And that is definitely some information. We confirmed that that was Nile from having his thrown axe here. So the stories are not really lining up too well so far. Let's go back to Brunt. This would have been a good time to have a liar to teleport back to Releka. But our inventory is kind of completely full, so really wouldn't have worked anyways. Brunt, I return. About the birthday feast and all this. I killed the beast. That is wonderful. Have you worked out who has the tablet? Perhaps. Here, have a look at this rune. Show Chief and Brunt the unfinished astral rune. I found it in the ice cave where you fought the creature. I think it's evidence that someone else was there. I don't remember anyone else being there. Is there a chance you have forgotten? That would make sense. I always wondered how we got to the fishing guild. I remember. More information. It was 15 years ago when I was young and foolish. We were gathering an adventuring party. Since it was before, we got right here. Glad you made it. Wouldn't miss it, friend. I was eager to face danger and slay its minions. Prince Vargas, human form. I know this bit. Can we skip on to the new part? Right, yes. Forget how young people of today tend not to appreciate tales. Hold on. Monas. Nile. Is that better? Asleep is about to arrive. Yes, that's a bit better, thank you. Hold, who goes there? Good day, Brunt of Releka. I hear you're gathering adventurers. She is Asleep, daughter of Hamal. She's eager to help, and eventually she persuades you to let her. Is that about it? I've never known someone with so little patience. I'll skip ahead. Run, sir, you need my help? I have the skills and ingredients for many kinds of food and potions. My father does not know I'm here, nor my betrothed. Just want to do some good with my skills before I get married. Fine, you're welcome to join us. Let's not waste any more time standing around here. Wait. A mysterious mage. Who are you? What do you mean by delaying us? I'm here to offer my services. To travel without a mage would be unwise. A mage? I cannot work with a mage. Of course you can, dear. I know how your people feel about over-reliance on tools and tricks. I can assure you that magic is no trick. It is instead a skill that I have perfected over a lifetime. My father will never accept such an argument. Do you accept the argument? You've already said that your father doesn't know you're here. No, I suppose I can't argue against that. I understand the benefits that magic can bring. Well, I do not like it. Answer me this, mage. Do you craft runes? No, of course not. Rune crafting is for the gods, not mortals. Very well. I suppose we could have you along and see how it goes. Come, let's get a move on. So we've added a 6th person to the adventure. Can't believe you fell for that. No, Chief, I wouldn't dream of crafting runes. I wouldn't be surprised if she was from Lunar Isle. Well, I see that now. At the time it was... Oh, I don't need to justify myself to you. So, what do you intend to do? I must make amends with my friends. Thank you, Rakir, Spinewielder. You've done me a great favor. You are very welcome. I'll tell May that you're going to the feast. Alright. Fantastic. Still need to invite them, though, but we'll figure that out. Hello, Manny. Hey, Rakir, Spinewielder. How are you getting on with those invitations? I haven't got everyone to agree yet. Best hurry. It's not long until the feast. Gotta go get everybody else. That's alright. Go and talk to everybody. Also, break the news about all the stuff we've learned and figured out and the real story. Still piece some pieces together here. We're only really getting the start of the adventure from here. No, it's not. Have the throwing axe. His comrade here. Okay. Opening the doors again. Rock is now in here. Look at that. Hey, Manus. I went to the cave. I'm afraid I had to kill your brother-in-law, or what remained of him. You've done well, Rakir, Spinewielder. You should go and see my sister, Frigard, on Jagex. She'll be glad to hear it, but take care telling her all the same. He was her husband, after all. Okay. To Jagex. Could go over the bridges and all the trolls, or we just go take the boat. That'd be easier. We're just gonna go take the boat. It's right here. Jump Roleka. No option to just go straight between them on the same boat. That'd be too easy. Roleka run back and forth and back and forth. Okay. To find the person here. There's only so many people in Jagex, so shouldn't be too bad. Lenza. Grunt. I think I got Gristlefin. No, it's just a shop. It has open shop. My goodness. Lenza. Let's see. Keep maybe there. Right here by the shore. There's somebody somewhere. They're guards. Seslick. Miner, Seslick, Agront, Scully. Right here. Last place we look. I think I'm not sure if they're supposed to be standing outside, but that's fine. Hey there! Talk about Niall. Frigard of Nansnot. Not so loud. I used to be Frigard of Nansnot, but moved here to be with my love years ago. Manus sent me. I've been investigating, and I know what happened to Niall. I don't want to talk about it. I'm too stressed dealing with the king. Good old Juki. Huh. What's he done now? I asked if I could move away to live closer to my brother. King said I was liable for his new immigration tax. Just can't afford it. Don't worry. I've stood up to him before. I'll have a word. Ah, this guy. Oh, this guy. Constant problems here. What new taxes have they done? My goodness. Hey, King G. Sabat the Fourth. I'm back. To talk about Frigard and the new tax. You again? You've got a nerve. So as you're here to tell me how to run my kingdom again? Yes. Yes, I am. Actually, yes, I have. I hear you're threatening Frigard with an immigration tax. Of course, if my subjects leave, I need a means of reclaiming the lost tax revenue. You don't understand, do you? Your kingdom lacks prosperity because you tax the citizens into the ground. You can't come in here and tell me what to do. I refuse to listen to another single word. Read my lips. No new taxes. Very well. If it'll make you leave me alone, I'll give Frigard special dispensation. Thank you. And I suggest you don't push your luck, troublemaker. Fair enough. Take what we can get here, honestly. We will take what we can get. Constant problems. Alright. Well, she's walked back inside town. That makes more sense. Hey, I have spoken to King Juki. You don't have to pay the immigration tax. Thank you so much. I thought you'd be more excited about leaving the island. I would be, but for years now I've been growing more worried about Niall. Ever since Monis told me he'd turned into a Yeti, I've been imagining him stuck in a cave somewhere, raging and driven out of his mind. It's too terrible. I found Niall and ended his torment. I brought back his throwing axe for you. Oh, thank you. Now I know he's at peace. He loved that axe, though he did have a stack of them. So would you feel better about leaving now? Yes, thank you, Akios Penwielder. Send regards to my brother if you see him before I do. Okay. Let's go send regards before they see them. Getting out of Jagex, though. That's a reward in itself. Loose ends. Being tied up here. Very good. Back to Relica. Back to Jagex. Not to Jagex. Nay, it's not. Travel. Okay. Really tie in the Fremnik quest lines together here. Kind of the idea. Back here. Open the door. And Monis. I've spoken to your sister. Her mind is at rest and she's planning to move back to Nansnot. That's excellent news. Think I'll go to that feast after all. Fantastic. Now we head to other guy. We've got some Yeti here. And he's also a Yeti. Ish. See what we can do. Back over in Nansnot. Another great thing for once we get rid of the inventory stuff, our weight will be lower. We can run further better. We're just very heavy with 3 sets of armor all the time. Good stuff is coming. Miscellanea. There you go. Okay. Run. I don't know if there is any teleports right here yet. That's on things eventually. Not that we would have it either way, but still. At any rate, we are here now. Let's go see what we can do here. Hey, Vargas. I return. Found the Mountain Daughter's herb pouch in the cave. Might be useful. Well, I don't know anything about herbs. Where's that girl these days? She died. Not long after you came back from the cave. Perhaps that doesn't matter. A man in a bear suit killed her. A man in a bear suit? Yeah, I know. After the man in the bear suit killed her, she haunted the mountaintop lake. So you can find her there. Yeah, perhaps. Helped her to find peace, though I don't know. Is it easy to get there? Not really. To cross the islands, I'll need a plank. Hopefully there's still a pole in the goat pen on the way up the mountain. I'd give you a plank, but I don't have one on hand. Sorry. Don't worry. I found rarer things in my time. I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay. And we'll just head over to the mountain camp. Get there. Again, be a fairy ringside sign. At least a little bit closer. Then going back to Relica. Then all the way over to the camp. Options. We got the herb pouch here. If you can figure out anything, that would be helpful. Let's see here. Go to the Slayer Cave this time. Slightly closer to the mountain camp entrance and all that. There we go. And run up this way. Sometimes I want to keep the staff off because it starts trying to auto-cast air spells, using up our runes for no reason. You may pass freely, Outlander. Yep, thanks. Not that you can stop me. Go up the cliffside. Well, like we said, in order to get into the middle of the lake here, we need to grab the pole here. There also may or may not be a plank here, depending on when it is, so just got our own plank. Easy to accomplish with the butler in the house, so it works. It works. Let's get over here, climb the tree, go across the rocks, use the stone, do everything correctly in an effort to actually make it. Exactly how we're pole vaulting with this broken-ish looking pole here is definitely a question. It works. Place the plank, walk across there. And then listen to the pool. Very faint singing. Listen here. Faint singing. The pouch. Real charm. Rocks. Listen to the pool. Hello? Asif? Gotta talk to you. Just kept clicking more pools here. Apparently this one over here is the correct one. Obviously. Not very faint singing for this pool. Listen, shining pool. Asleep, Asleep. Sorry to bother you, but I need your help. Asleep. Oh, well, I did put her to rest. A face coalesces in the shimmering water. A friendly voice summons me from my slumber. Greetings, Rekir Spine Wielder. Can I help you? Ah, Asleep. Thank goodness you're here. I can see you. I'm pretty sure I couldn't see you before. You didn't know what to look for before. Now you see what you expect to see. That's amazing. It's good that I found you. I was worried that you might have, moved on. I could have done, and I have you to thank for that. But I've found a different kind of peace as the spirit of this lake. I pass my time in pleasant slumber, waiting until someone worthy needs my help. What must I do to prove myself worthy? You have done more than enough in the past. How can I help you? King Vargas of Miscellanea has turned into a Yeti, as Niles Swiftfling did. He and I were hoping that you could cure him. That would be difficult. I was unable to save Nile, as you know, but I've learned a great deal since then. We shall try. I need my herb pouch, thing I lost in the fight with the ice creature. I have it here. Very good. So what should I do with the pouch? Open it. Inside you should find some diamond root. You must be careful not to lose this root. There may be more in the pouch, but it's extinct now. Let me just make some space. Drop the pickaxe. The pouch. That contains some spare diamond root. Alright. Should probably ask about it then. I have the diamond root. Are you sure this is going to work? After all, you couldn't save Nile. Didn't have enough time. King Vargas is different. He was only splashed by the cursed spit. We can carry for him almost straight away. I'm sure there's something that could have saved him. Oh, I just can't remember. I spoke to him. He doesn't remember you helping him. King Vargas has always been like that. He only remembers what suits him. That's a shame. I have the diamond root, though. What should I do with it? I've awoken the spring on my island. Fill a vial with water from it, then add clean irits. Next, grind the root with a pestle and mortar, using magic to enchant it as though it were diamond jewelry. Enchant it? I thought your tribe was against that. My father's tribe certainly are, but yours is a ghost, then a lake spirit, and maybe more open to such things. Enough about magic. Add the ground root to the irit mixture, and add some hair from a yeti. When you have finished the potion, take it to King Vargas. Okay. Got a spring here. Fill our vial of water from the spring. Use the vial, fill it in the spring. Vial of mountain water with irit and diamond root. Grind the diamond root. Dust. Enchant the diamond root dust. Use it on the mountain irit potion. Add some yeti hair. And we've got a yeti curse cure. Cure for the curse, affecting King Vargas. Perfect. And it was only a whole bunch of different stuff and extinct plants, and things that only existed in a pouch in a Yeti cave, and magical water that only existed on the middle of a spring with a spirit that conjured it forth, and an Irit that we had, and magic enchantment on the potion, and I can see why this wasn't immediately available. My goodness. Any more diamond rune here? Don't need any more diamond rune. Probably give this extinct stuff to somebody. I think they would want that. Anyways, need to get over to miscellany again. Definitely quicker to take the fairy ring this time for sure. That's alright. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeti cure. It's been a while. He's been stuck as a Yeti. 15 years since their adventure. And also, many years has been in-game. We'd have to check to see if the new Yeti look was added during this quest. It used to be taller and stuff. Anyways. King Vargas. Your Majesty, I have the cure. Marvelous, let me have it. And it comes person. This is fantastic. I'm human again. You're a hero above heroes. I'm proud to have you as regent. I wonder what I should do with Esleaf's herb pouch. Give it to me. I can keep it to remember her by. I owe her that much. That seems fair. You give Esleaf's herb pouch to King Vargas. So, you'll go to the feast? Just try to stop me. After that, I'm out adventuring again. There's nothing to worry about with you taking care of the place. No, I suppose not. I mean, there really is. I've literally shown up a singular time since I became regent. Hell, I came over here 2 times. Became regent during Throne of Miscellanea. Came over to do royal trouble. Came over to grab a single mahogany log for the achievement diary. And now I'm here for this time, so. Getting a lot of value out of our kingdom here. Yeah. They also don't really approve of us. It's gonna continue dropping. Yeah, it's a system. Anyways. That is people for the parterre. Should be good. They're kind of solving the problems, too. All working out. It's all working out. Hey, Brunt. About the birthday feast. So, what do you intend to do? Make friends with brother. Do me a great favor. Tell Manny you're coming to the feast. Alright. Manny, let's get this feast going. You ready? Hello. Don't tell me, I heard all about it. Not only are you a fine drinker, Red Kier Spine Wielder, but you're the master of organizing feasts. All in a day's work, Manny. I want you to have this old book. It's been in my family for ages, but it's all about fighting, so it's not like I'll read it. Let's get this party started. Party! Woo! Cheers! Skull. Not cheers, back here, Spine Builder. You're from Nick. Say skull. Sorry. Skull. Good times. Good times. Yeah. Quest complete. 1 quest point, 10,000 magic XP, 5,000 herbal XP. The Tome of Glorious Deeds. 3 times 5,000 XP in attack, strength, constitution, defense, or ranged. Unfinished Asaroon that can be traded with Baba Yaga for extra rewards. Tome of Glorious Deeds. Read 3 chapters before the book crumbles completely. Planned this in advance. We're putting into defense. Not that 5,000 XP really makes too much of a difference. More glorious defensive deeds. And even further defensive deeds. And the book is gone. Alright. But now we got the unfinished Astra Rune. Give me a seal of passage. I think we still need this for Lunar Isle. Seal passage. There we go. Astral Rune to Baba Yaga. We've spent plenty of time heading back over to Lunar Isle. It's a little bit inconvenient having to go to so many places to get over there. Whenever we get rid of the lunar staff, we need to go buy it back again. Worth it. Worth it. Pirates Cove. Big old boat. Captain Bentley. Let's go. It's one of the newer right-click travel options, possibly. More of those keep happening too. Quality of life updates. All sorts of good stuff. Anyways. Back on Lunar Isle. We got our unfinished Astral Rune. Obviously connected. Not over to there. Not over to there yet. That's not a place. Baba Yaga. Got a man in the bed. Now with added unconscious stranger. This bed. I'm not gonna worry about that. Unfinished Astral Rune. Is that it? I'm actually talk about something else. Hello there. Ah, visitor from distant land. How can I help? Very interesting house you have here. It's birdie, chicken-like house. Yes. That's the right spot. You're insane. This is a man in the bed. I don't think you'll get much out of him. Who is he? I wish I knew. He washed up on the shore as if he'd fallen from a ship and we never saw it. I was hoping you'd be able to help me. I don't know if this is related. I don't think this is related. Who's this sick man? Handed stranger. Talk about astral runes. How about this unfinished one? Found this astral rune. Do you know who it might belong to? You found my lucky rune. May I have it back? Yeah, what's it worth? Oh, aren't you the mercenary? Give me the rune and we'll see what you gain. First, I wish to tell you a story. Fine, if it's the same story I've heard from Chieftain Brunt, Moss, the Burger, and King Vargas, I'm more interested in the bits that they don't remember. I want the truth. Ah, you want the truth? If the others don't remember, what makes you think that I can? Who's to say that I even know the truth? Point taken. Do you want to tell me the story or not? Certainly I do. Okay. Another side of the story here. My goodness. They'd got themselves into something they couldn't handle. Is that the tablet everyone's going on about? Just lying on the floor? Yes, Vargas had put it down, wondering about how heavy it was. Now they're fighting. Come on, help me! I cannot, he's my kin. I don't think he's kin to anyone anymore. He seems quite out of his mind. Run, the foe is too powerful, must flee. Hold on. Yoink. Teleport. Group teleport. Fishing guild. Lunar teleports. So I teleported them away. There you go. We escaped to the fishing guild. I dare say you know the spell. Not often we use lunar teleports, but yep. What happened? I teleported us out. The enemy was about to kill us all. So you take the tablet? Give it to me, witch. Please don't threaten me, Brunta Verleka. I don't want to hurt you. I'm keeping the tablet because I don't think you're ready for it. How dare you? Rod, let her have it. There are more important things going on. Thank you, Manus. I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry for you too, Your Highness. I'm not sure this will help, but it won't hurt to try. Cure other. Now, if you'll all excuse me, I have to be off. I'll clear your memories before I go, however. Memories? What do you mean? Amnesia spell. Teleport. Well, that was a disaster. Who has the tablet? The tablet? My kinsman loses his mind in a cave somewhere? You're worried about a piece of stone? How do you remember this bit? You weren't there. I don't remember this, but you've heard about it. I can read minds, remember? Oh, yes, of course you can. Since you know the rest, I think we can stop there. Now you know as much as I do. Well, not as much as I do, of course. But you now know something, at least. Yeah. That's something, at least. Alright. I was hoping for a little more than a story. Yes, I'm sure you were. I've spoken words not valuable enough to you. She gave you words set in stone. The prophecy tablet? The real one? Certainly. These words became worthless the moment that Runton's his seer lost the other tablets. Each to their own, I guess. If it's so irrelevant, why go to so much trouble to take it? I imagined that it would be useful. Perhaps I even thought I'd collect the set. I soon lost any hope of that. I have one more question. Why make the others forget you? That, my inquisitive friend, is a story for another time. Here, I've got an old lamp to go with the tablet. A little mellow polishing is good for the soul. Congratulations! You found an additional reward for glorious memories. Prophecy tablet and antique lamp. Not a mini quest. Not a quest. Not anything. It's just bonus. Antique lamp. Then herblore because we can. Wee. 2,500 XP. I'll take it. And the prophecy tablet. Unfortunately, they lost the other 4. This is just the end of the prophecy. The prophecy tablet is the last in the series. There's only one sentence engraved into it. And his name will be Rekir. That's our friend nickname. Ain't that something? As the prophecy foretold. Alright. We can also go ahead and this belongs in a museum. I'm gonna bring this over to Historian at the museum. Oh yeah, there you go. Glorious memories and lack thereof. Everybody forgetting things and Vargas. Oh my goodness. Kudos for me. Historian minus. Hello. Hello there. Welcome to the Vark Museum. Can I help you? I have information that might be in use in your displays. That's grand. We're always glad to have more facts. Now tell me what you know. Uncover the secrets of a glorious Fremenic adventure. That doesn't sound very historical. What were they doing? There was a prophecy inscribed on 5 stone tablets. Adventurers were searching for the last one to complete the set. Well, that sounds much more relevant. We like prophecy. What does the tablet say? Where are they now? Only the last tablet has survived, but I have it here. Well, that's excellent. The inscription doesn't make much sense. Who's Rekir? Well, actually, that's... no matter. Put this on display immediately. We're on display number 48 on the top floor. 10 kudos. Yay. Alright. Can you continue getting more of those? Doesn't have being much about that. That's alright. At any rate, that is that completed. And now, using up all the things we have, while also continuing. More updates, more stuff. Next time. Goodbye.